So after a turbulent week of bad press for this remake, Netflix has dropped this new clip to at least reassure us the fans that Aang is still gonna be a playful and happy kid.
Who are you?
I'm Aang.
You don't have to do this alone. Like I walked into that one.
And not the brooding monk as the interview with the showrunners kind of painted him to be, but did we just get a tease of one of the new rules of the Avatar states for the Netflix remake of Avatar The Last Airbender from this promotional clip? I think we have something to work with here. Now, in case you're wondering, back in January, when the showrunner started talking about the changes they were making for this remake, he made mention of the fact that this remake would change the rules of the Avatar states. Now don't freak out, just stay with me here. Let's have a rundown of what this change would look like. But before we get started, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you've not already. Sit back and let's get into what we have for today's video. So, in the animated show, Aang goes into the Avatar state for a total of 5 times across different episodes in the first season, and he could only access this state in a life or death situation or whenever he got emotional, but as he progressed in the series, he kind of got the hang of it. So for this remake, Albert Kim admits that we actually don't see Aang going into the Avatar state as much in our first season as they did in the animated series because we wanted to make sure that it felt very special. This comment is kind of odd though, because so far we've seen him in the Avatar state, or at least trying to access the Avatar state in 3 different occasions already, but let's move on. He added, and I quote, that we wanted to make it very clear that Aang could only access that state in a specific set of circumstances. We actually tweaked the rules a little bit from the original series as to when and how he can access that state. Now it's from this last sentence that I want to base today's video on, that is when and how he can access the Avatar state. Now from this clip we got, we can see that by coming in contact with the statue of a previous avatar, it kind of triggers the Avatar state, and I have watched this 3-second clip over and over, just wondering if both shots are from 2 completely different scenes, but given the fact that the bright light is shining over him, I think it's from the same scene. So from this, what I'm trying to understand is that as part of this new tweak to the Avatar state, is it gonna be in 2 forms for this remake? One for when he's becoming all powerful and godlike, and the other maybe to summon the other avatars, because we didn't see this connection with Kyoshi in the animated show, and we know Avatar Kyoshi is gonna be in the first season, and I'm still pretty convinced that this is Avatar Kyoshi attacking the Fire Nation crew in this shot here, probably after this connection. And you might say, oh, this is nothing new, Aang has had connections with the statue of previous avatars in the animated show. Yes, but this is what I think this tweak for the live action remake would be. Aang going into the godlike avatar state is gonna be reserved for special occasions when he's angry or emotional, but we're gonna see a new form of connection with previous avatars when he comes in contact with their statue, or let me just say their relics. We're seeing it here with Avatar Kyoshi, and I believe this one here is gonna be with Avatar Korok when he reaches the Northern Water Tribe, because don't forget Avatar Korok is also gonna be in this first season, and from this fight scene between Zuko and Katara, we can see what looks like the statue of an important Water Tribe figure, probably Avatar Korok. So maybe in order to make the journey into the spirit world for the finale, he'd need to be around the relic of a previous avatar to unlock that connection. But that's just my theory. So with that established, the question now is, what is he gonna attain from this new connection? Could it be just like what we saw with Roku when he'll get possessed by a previous avatar, or in the final episodes when he summoned the past avatars for advice, or something new entirely? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.